Here is a question nobody asks out loud. Why do you talk to yourself in ways you would never talk to someone you love? You miss a deadline. You call yourself lazy. You make a mistake. You say you are a failure. You fall off your routine and you spend the next 3 days in guilt. That's not discipline. That's abuse, and it doesn't work. Here's the truth nobody told you. The part of you that keeps slipping up is not a broken adult. It's a kid who was never properly taught how. Think about that for a second. When a child can't tie their shoes, you don't stand over them and say, "What is wrong with you? You should know this by now." You kneel down, you show them, you try again together. So why are you treating yourself worse than you would treat a 5-year-old? Jung called this the inner child, the part of us that still carries fear, confusion, and unmet needs from way back. Jesus said, "The kingdom belongs to those who come like children, open, humble, teachable." Buddhism calls it beginner's mind. Every wisdom tradition points to the same thing. Harshness closes you. Compassion opens you. And science backs this up. When you criticize yourself, your brain flows with cortisol, the same chemical that fires when you're being chased by something dangerous. Your body doesn't know the difference between a lion and your own inner voice. It just knows it's under attack. But when you meet yourself with compassion, oxytocin floods in. Your brain's signal for safety and trust. The threat response shuts off, and suddenly you can actually think, plan, and move forward. Self-compassion isn't soft, it's strategic. Now, here's where most people get it wrong. They think being hard on themselves is what keeps them going, like the guilt and the shame is the engine. It's not. It's the brake. Most of the time when we fail, it's not because we're lazy or weak. It's because we set ourselves up to fail. We piled on 10 tasks on a Tuesday. We planned for a perfect day and got a real one. We were running on no sleep and expected peak performance. That's not a character flaw. That's bad planning. This isn't a theory for me. I've been here. There was a season of my life where I was waking up at 6 a.m. and not stopping until 11 p.m. And even then, stopping felt like failure. I was building a startup. I was a software engineer. So I was also doing remote contract work on the side just to keep the startup alive. On top of that, Uber Eats, because bills don't care about your vision, content creation, gym, family, a relationship, church, emails, 3 other income streams I was chasing simultaneously. I had no plan. I had a pile. And every single night, I would run the same trial on myself. You said you would do A, B, C, D. You got through 2. What is wrong with you? I was the prosecutor, the defendant, and the judge, and I always came out guilty. But I wasn't failing because I was weak. I was failing because I was asking one human body and one human mind to carry what a team of 5 couldn't. What changed everything was embarrassingly simple. I stopped planning days. I started planning capacity. Now, I do 3 things a day at most. Morning is content, afternoon is my business, evening is exercise, rest, or family. That's it. The plan wasn't stricter, it was honest. And that honesty did more for my output than 5 years of self-punishment ever did. So instead of the guilt spiral, try asking better questions. Was I tired? Then sleep is the strategy, not shame. Was I distracted? What was I actually avoiding? Was I scared? Of what exactly? Because fear, disguised as laziness, is one of the most common things I see. People don't procrastinate because they don't care. They procrastinate because they care too much and they are terrified of getting it wrong. You are not a machine. You are a conscious being, a creator made from the same intelligence that built galaxies. And that creator inside you doesn't respond to punishment. It responds to truth. to love, to a solid plan. So the next time you fall short, don't spiral. Sit down, ask what actually went wrong, adjust the plan, try again. That's not weakness, that's wisdom. The Stoics call it Amor Fati, love of what is, not pretending everything is fine, but using everything, including your failures, as fuel. You are not behind, you are learning. And the moment you start coaching yourself instead of condemning yourself, everything changes. So here's the one thing to take from this. The next time you mess up, and you will because you're human, don't ask, what's wrong with me? Ask, what does this version of me need right now? That's the question that actually moves you forward. Drop in the comments, what's one thing you actually going to stop punishing yourself for? Let's talk about it. Stay awake, stay honest, and remember, you are far more than your worst day.